Okay, this is Laken, keeping it 100, episode 2. Tonight's gonna be a little bit more mellow. Tonight we're gonna talk about parent versus step parent. That's gonna be the topic for tonight. And a lot of these topics that we talk about is a lot of similarities to stories and actually lifetime events that I go through, believe it or not. A parent is considered either when the child comes out the penis and inserts into the mother, and then the mother spits it out the cooch.
Right.
That's the parent. The step parent is when the biological parent remarries or shacks up,
Hooks up.
or hooks up,
Just fucks.
or just fucks a new party in the situation. That becomes a step parent.
And sometimes that could be a problem.
And sometimes that can be a serious problem. And as y'all see, my co-star over here,
Hey, how you been?
she always got to put her input in, but that's what makes my show and our experience more interesting for the Laken 100 show.
Right.
Okay. A lot of people in this world need to learn that being a step parent is 10 times harder being a parent. Because when you a step parent, you ain't got shit. You become attached to a child. You love that child unconditionally. You treat that child like it's your own. You there for that child. And then just at any given point, the biological parent just snatched that youngin' up. And you ain't got no rights.
Like you ain't never had none.
Like you ain't never had nothing.
You got no damn say so.
Like no damn say so. At all, period. Now, there is a difference between parenting and bad parenting.
Good parenting.
And good parenting. A good parent is where they have something to do with their kid. They get up, make sure the kid's ready for school, make sure they brush their teeth every night.
Don't sleep all day, let the baby run around the house.
And don't sleep all day and let the baby run around the house.
Don't leave them with somebody else going to do the same.
And don't leave them with somebody else that's going to do the same. That's just uncalled for.
They dress them appropriately for the weather.
And dress them appropriate for the weather. I mean, come on now.
Don't put them out in the yard with a damn pair of shorts and cowboy boots and 20 degrees.
That's what I'm saying. If it's fucking 90 degree weather outside, don't have them out in some long sleeves.
Don't dress them like it's snowing in the yard.
And long pants. It don't snow in Florida. You just don't do that. You don't have a kid in 90 degree weather outside.
We don't even have a winter in Florida.
That's right. I mean, it does get a little cold in Florida, but
how many states do you know that you can wear shorts on Christmas Day?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
But the point of the matter is I made this video for step parents all around the world. That if you're going to get yourself involved with somebody that already has a child, please make sure that there is at least some type of paperwork or something, if something was to ever happen in the future or something, that you would still be able to see the child.
Cause, let me see. Cause, you the step parent, but when the parent gonna leave your ass, take the baby, there's gonna be a whole new step parent in there that's gonna fuck the old step parent up, and that ain't right.
And that's what I'm saying. And I've learned this from
You don't know what the purpose is.
from past experience, that when you raise a kid, if you've been there since day one, if you watched the child be born, you've been to every doctor's appointment, you've cut the umbilical cord and all that,
Got
still,
your middle name?
even got your middle name or your last name, still make sure you have some type of paperwork, because that biological parent can still rip that child away from you like there's no tomorrow. And that is wrong of a biological parent. But let me tell you, there are some sick people out in this world that will do that because they don't care.
Let the new step parent make that choice and do it.
Or they're stupid enough to let a so-called new step parent step in and take over and control their whole life situation. And that's wrong, because they're not thinking about themselves. They're they're thinking about themselves, but they're not thinking about the child at hand.
They're hurting the baby.
They're hurting the child. But as long as I guess they're living happy, they don't care how the child feels. But when the child,
because a bad parent don't care about the baby's feelings, but a good parent worries about how that child's hurting and feeling.
and this is what I'm gonna ask the world. I've started this show because, like I said, this is Laken, keep it 100. We done had the gold diggers versus crackhead, and now we've got the parent versus step parent. Okay. There's a difference between a parent and a bad parent. A parent is going to do everything they can to make sure their child's cared for, taken care of, and their child's not hurt in any way.
And they're happy.
And they're happy. A bad parent is going to take them away from their loved ones, have them hanging around a bunch of crackheads,
Dress them inappropriately for the weather.
Dressing them inappropriate for the weather.
And worry about nobody but themselves.
And worrying about nobody but themselves. When it's beautiful weather outside, anywhere from a kid from the age of 3, 10, 12, 13 years old, them kids should be outside playing and enjoying the weather,
The swimming pool.
doing what they should love to do. Not cooped up in the house in the bedroom. That's wrong. I mean, that's just wrong. And if any biological parent feel the need that they cannot take care of their child and make sure their child has everything, then they don't need to be a parent. You ain't been a parent for the first few years of their life. Don't start acting like a parent now because you still can't do it right. Apparently, you need parenting classes because you still cannot do it right.
That's right, because you got to learn the dick ain't more important than the child.
Because I've seen a lot of women all over the world, all over Facebook, Twitter, you name it. I've seen a lot of women that will be quick to put a man in dick before their child.
That's right.
Before their child.
I ain't never had a dick fuck me fucking pum, stupid.
I mean, I've never seen such in my life. But this is for anybody, and I've never seen a person do it, which there's plenty of people all around the world that will do it. I do say that there needs to be more people that stand up all over the world that stands up for step-parent rights, because there's a lot of step-parents out there that get attached to these kids and spend a lot of money, puts time, blood, sweat, tears in raising kids, and then these selfish parents just are heartless and cold and don't care nothing about the kids and just rips them away. And, you know, there's nothing you could do because the state looks at it as you got to be a biological parent. But let me tell you what, I've seen a step-parent raise a child better than a biological parent. Any day. Any day. I've seen it. It's been proven. I mean, that's just...
There's a difference between a parent, a sperm donor, and a carrier.
I mean, you've got sperm donors, you've got step-parents, you've got biological parents, you've got wannabe daddies, you've got, try to be daddies. I mean, the list just goes on. But this is for step-parents. Stand up, fight for what you believe in, and if I could do it, I would fight for all around the world that the courts should make a way for step-parents to have rights, because you spend a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of sweat raising kids that parents just snatch out of your life, and which causes you pain and suffering, puts you in a bad mental state. It's just not worth it. And for some of y'all parents out there, y'all are the lowest scum of motherfucking earth that will put dick before your child. Or hell, I've seen men put pussy before their kids.
Hallelujah.
I mean, step up. If you gonna spread your legs, or you gonna put your dick if you gonna dip your stick into the puddle, be sure that you gonna deal with the consequences and take care of what you need to take care of, and man up or woman up and take care of your responsibility for your kids. Because I tell you what, no one told y'all to bring these kids into this world, but y'all chose to. Don't rely on somebody else to take care of your kids. Get off your asses, take care of your kids, and do right by your kids. And if you can't fucking do that right there, then your ass need to be stomped on and put 6 feet in the motherfucking ground, because your dumb asses shouldn't have laid up in the motherfucking bed, spreading your motherfucking legs and not wrapping your tool.
Amen. I got a shovel.
And that's just that simple. So, one, remember, wrap it up if you don't want the consequences. And ladies, keep your damn legs closed if you don't want the consequences.
And when it happens, worry about the kids and not your damn self.
2, if you a step parent, be sure to get paperwork on the child before you even step foot into that motherfucking relationship. Because I don't care if y'all been together 11, 12 motherfucking years. The bitch is gonna do you dirty after she uses you for everything you got. Because let me tell you what, if there ain't nobody else to help her take care of that kid and you are, she gonna be there. But the moment that stops and there's a new person to take that place, she gonna jump your ass and leave your ass high and dry like there ain't no tomorrow. So get paper on the kids. I know that's sad to say because it ain't the kid's fault. But you know what? Blame the stupid ass parents out there that does that to fucking step parents every day on a daily basis.
That's right, because they get a new step parent and the old step parent never existed. The baby gonna be asking about that step parent, that mama, that daddy that was there and ain't there no more. What you gonna tell them? They don't exist no more, honey. You got a new one right here. This is brand new for you.
So therefore, that's it for the Laken Keeping It 100 show.
Shit.
Episode 2. Stay tuned. In a couple days, we'll have episode 3. Hope y'all enjoy. Please be sure to share, like, comment, and stay tuned.
It gets better.